What's up? What's up, Kevin?
Phyllis Sports Media Reactions.
Hello. On time? Correct.
My wife was home tonight. Children were in bed. It was painful, but in bed early. As Delco Steve can now relate, except he's just got a little mutant kid. His kids aren't a pain in the ass yet, like mine. What's up, Delco Steve? Uh-oh, you're muted. Hold on. Unmute you. Go.
There we go. We live?
I gotcha. What's up, dude?
What's going on? Yeah, he's been keeping us up this week.
Oh, yeah?
That's for sure. I got done work early today, and I was like, I'm going to go take a nap. 3.5 hours later and missed the gym.
Did you sleep 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, listen, man, you need it. So I remember last week you were saying that he's been a little bit more fussy, and that's when I was like, "Uh-oh, do we have reflux?" What's the word that they use for fussy kids? And why am I blanking on it? I guess it's been too long. Kids that are fussy term.
Going?
No, fuck, I don't know. Anyway, because they have the water for it. It's something, whatever. Like, and it's a general term. It just means that they're kids. You know what the hell it is? I don't know how I don't remember this. If we have people listening right now. Yeah, no, it sucks. So what's the deal?
We think he started taking more like breast milk, and we think he was still like hungry. So we started adding like formula into the breast milk to sort of like give him a little bit more, and that seems to be working.
Okay. Oh, so you're just starving your kid. Nice.
Yes,
good work.
Exactly.
Good work
exactly.
by you too.
Exactly. I'm like, so did we just deprive him of food for 3 days? Is that what was happening? I mean, like we were feeding him like every 2 hours. Colicky.
So you'll hear like, oh, well, the kid's got colic. That doesn't mean anything. That's not a diagnosis. It means they're fussy. Go figure. Because they have the colic water and they have all this other stuff. You know what you do, man? You black out and you forget what it's like until you have the next one, and then you're like, holy shit. Now I remember what it was like. But it's all worth it.
It hasn't been brutal, but like last night I was watching a show and I'm like sitting there like head bobbing. I'm like, okay. So but I had like 45 minutes left until I actually had to feed him. And I like flipped over to the Dodgers game just to have something on, and I passed out, like out cold, wake up to the dog crying in my ear because he has to go out. And it was a half an hour past the time I was supposed to feed Coop. I was like, oh, wow. I'm like, I'm discombobulated.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but it was like a 5-hour night last night of sleep, I think, maybe.
But you're definitely you're never more informed or up to date on your shows than when you have an infant and you spend a lot of time AirPods, phone, rocking to sleep.
I went through all 3 seasons of Ted Lasso in like a week.
First time watching it?
First time watching it. Loved it. It was great.
Isn't it great?
So it's funny because like when I first heard of the show, I was like, this seems like a stupid concept. And we just got Apple TV for like the free trial, like when the Phillies played the Yankees. And so like I watched Stick, like the Owen Wilson golf show. Like that was like, all right, that's only a season. Like I could whiz through that, no problem. And then I was like, oh, like let me check out Ted Lasso. And I was hooked in 2 seconds.
Such great characters in the in the show. Great character development, really, really funny, great writing. No, it's a great show for anybody that hasn't seen Ted Lasso, because I get it. There kind of is that like Jason Sudeikis, I don't know. It's great.
For me, like just as a sports fan, I'm like, okay, like a guy who knows nothing about soccer and coach in the Premier League, like just the storyline sounds stupid. Like they,
Right.
like Erica yells at me for this all the time, where I like bitch about it, the unrealisticness of shows.
Right.
And I was just like, all right, like, I can't even wrap my head around that one. Like that, like so. But no, it ended up being great. I loved it. It was the right. You said the writing is hysterical.
It's so good.
Whoever writes like all the pun jokes or like the creative thinking jokes are just like they're spot on.
Season 4 is coming, right? Didn't they say a season? Yeah. It's not a. I mean, the storyline's changing. No.
Oh, I thought it was done.
Third. Hold on. Let me second. Am I still playing?
Cast and release date. Yep.
Yeah, because the same thing was said. It's like, no, it's over with, and it's like, oh well, that's sad. Like they got to do something with it because there's so much more they can do with the show, and I get it. Like, you'd rather end earlier than where it's like have you seen The Wire, Delco Steve?
Yeah.
So the last season of The Wire was pathetic, and like it doesn't make me think that the show sucked or anything like that, but still, it was like it was really bad. The Sopranos, people bitched about the end of The Sopranos. The Sopranos was fine with me. It wasn't a great ending, but The Sopranos was fine with me.
The end season was good though. Like
it was very good. The Sopranos is great. It's great.
Yeah, they get shit on for the last episode, not the whole last season. Like Game of Thrones, the last 2 seasons sucked.
Yes, I never watched Game of Thrones, but yes, that's what I heard. It runs out of steam, and like the Cosby Show, when I was growing up, the Cosby Show, you start bringing in cousins and this person's coming and then someone's going to have a kid because you need storylines, right? There's plenty of storylines with Ted Lasso. You could easily write another couple seasons of it. So I'm excited to see exactly what it is.
I would have loved to see it be like, all right, they lost. And then it's like the next season, I guess, spoiler alert. But like the next season, it's like, all right, they come back, they have struggles, they don't get back to the top when they thought they were going to win. And then like you could be like, and then you actually end it with them winning. Like there's multiple seasons left there.
All right, best character in the show.
Oh, dude, I feel like
Roy Kent.
So I'm 100% a Roy Kent guy because I love the way he talks. Because the way he talks, it's like F-bomb every other word is right up my alley. So, I found myself like loving different characters throughout the whole show.
Keely she's like super sexy. Like
I think the boss is hot.
She is. She's very, very, very attractive. Very like
all right, you're 6'2", and it's like, ooh.
Yeah, like I feel like season 3, Roy Kent started to become a caricature, if that makes any sense, right? Like I liked early Roy Kent more than the development of him, but I guess
he got soft.
yeah, like he develops, but like it's just what a great show. I really enjoyed it. Oh well, that's cool. Yes, yeah. You the kid made you watch Ted Lasso. I love it.
Yep, pretty much.
I've been watching the Netflix Vietnam documentary. I don't know how many episodes there are. It's a multi episode, but I'm through 2. I don't have an infant. That's just what I've been doing while watching.
That's your free time.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, I was thinking about this tonight. Like, I was like, are we going to do tonight? I'm like, well, like, I'm good. I don't have any obligations. I just don't know what the hell I'm going to talk about. I'm watching the Phillies, but like, there's no urgency with anything with me right now. And like the Eagles, it's so nice not to be having to pretend I care about camp in the year after they won the Super Bowl. So I'm like really not paying attention. If I'm being honest, I'm not paying much attention at all.
I'm paying attention more around the league than I am.
Yeah. Eagles. Yeah. Like, all right. Check that. I'm paying attention to the NFL. I agree with you 100%. I'm paying more attention to the NFL than I am position battles with the Eagles, right? Like I know some of the younger wide receivers may be outperforming Johnny Wilson and whatever. Like I'm still paying attention. Don't get me wrong, but like it is so nice not to have to act like that there's urgency with training camp or like, oh, they got to play starters. What the hell are they doing? I'm so glad I don't have to deal with any of that crap anymore. It's nice. Very nice.
I pay more attention to the Cowboys drama than I have anything with
man, I love it. I love it. You honestly, dude, I think we predicted it and nobody should be surprised. But at the same time, you still marvel at how Jerry Jones does it. And this time,
over and over and over again.
This time is his worst because someone actually asked. He actually asked for a trade, and Micah Parsons is pissed. You can tell that this is personal because the way Jerry's been talking about Micah Parsons, like the telling the whole story and talking about the injury, like giving the wrong information on how many games he left, and then now involving your quarterback and how many games these guys have missed, right? And then
like he get hit by a car tomorrow. Like, why would you put that out there? Like, why would you talk about your like top 5 player?
Unbelievable player, yes, unbelievable player. He's an unbelievable player. And then you look at, and I remember when Jerry went public and was talking about, I negotiate with players myself. He was bragging about how he negotiates and he doesn't need agents. And then he disparaged the agent. He more or less said, I don't talk to the agent. He wasn't lying. He literally won't talk to Micah Parsons' agent, which is like,
I still haven't reached out. It's been 5 days since Friday.
It's so unprofessional. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Like everybody in the NFL is just rolling their eyes. Jerry Jones cares more about being on the front page of ESPN.com and being talked about because he's going to make these guys earn their contract. And I mean, at this point, Micah Parsons isn't holding out. He's going to play. Why would he give him a contract now? He can just make him wait. And then next season, he still controls whether he comes back. He can franchise him twice. Yep. He's done it before. He's an idiot. He spends more money because he's an idiot, and it's all ego. But still, you marvel that he does it every time. It's unbelievable.
I actually was listening to a thing talking about how, I wish I could remember the exact number, but it was like tens of millions of dollars in free advertising that he's gotten over the years of these contract disputes. And I'm like, there's no way that could be like the reasoning behind it. It's like, oh, we're going to drag this out so we're the center of attention and everyone's talking about us, and then we're going to give him a deal a week before the season starts. Like there's no way that could be the right business model.
It's not. No, he's caught. If he would have signed Parsons last year, easily would have saved $60 million off a contract. Easily.
I mean, I don't know how much of I really believe like how good of a guy Parsons is, but it's just according to him, he wanted the deal last year. Didn't care about.
Of course, he did.
It's like doesn't care about like all these other guys coming up. Like his agent was like, "Oh, TJ Watt's coming up, and this guy's coming up, and this guy's coming up. So wait for your deal." He was like, "No, do it." And Jerry was like, "Nah, I'm good."
And the reason why you do it early, and Howie Roseman has done this in every instance. AJ Brown, sign him early, save you money. Devontae Smith, sign him early, save money. Jalen Hurts, sign him early. Don't play it out because it's already been reset. The market's already been reset. So there's no urgency for Jerry Jones to pay him now because TJ Watt and what's the other end that got signed recently?
Myles Garrett.
Well, Myles Garrett. Yeah, they just reset the market. He would have signed before them. They would have saved a ton of money. He's an idiot. By the way, he's a genius idiot because his franchise is worth $10 million. But, oh, my God, it's so fun to watch. So fun to watch.
Love it. It's only going to hurt them. Because like if Mike is not ready for the start of the season, then imagine what Micah not being ready for the home opener for us.
That'd be great. It'd
be fantastic.
And like more distractions, and if you're a player there, you realize you just kind of roll your eyes at this point, and it's just like that's just part of the business here.
The Super Bowl champions are going under the radar for the banner night.
It's true. It really is.
Because Jerry does this kind of stupid shit.
Oh my, it's unbelievable. It's so much fun to watch. So thank you very much, Jerry Jones. Yeah. So like, I'm just like, yeah, like I got some things in the works and that's probably a week or two away. It's been nice just to watch the Phillies and enjoy. Today I was kind of listening on the radio because I was out and about and doing stuff, and Suarez had the bad, what inning was it? The 5th or the 6th, or I don't even know. He gave up, I guess, 4 runs. And I was like, yeah, I don't have to turn the game on today. And I didn't. And it was, it was nice.
Yeah, like I said, I saw that inning. I went upstairs and I fell asleep. It was great.
So, and this actually was just what I was going to say. And this is Oz, by the way. Our buddy Oz is now Philadelphia Sports Media Reactions, apparently because he changed his identity, started a YouTube account, all to troll Spike Eskin. That's not nice. Spike alone. Spike's my friend. But so did you see the MVP chant into a grand slam for Kyle Schwarber? Like, how unbelievable was that moment? They're chanting MVP. And, oh my God, man. Schwarber is saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a Phillies fan and I love Schwarber. All right, so give me the contract right now. What's the contract the Phillies offer him he accepts?
3 by 110.
No, someone will beat that in free agency. No, it's close. 120. Yeah. 120. How about this? You give me that contract. How about 5,150, 5,170, and then you're going to probably have right. But so then you're probably going to have to give him 4 years. You're going to end up giving him close to 160.
Yeah, it's probably going to be like a $40 million deal.
Close. Yeah, close.
I was trying to get the hometown discount with the 110.
What do you think they offered him before the season? 3 for 75?
Yeah, probably 90.
3 for 90?
Yeah.
Man.
5 years, 250.
Seriously. Who knows with this guy? I mean, all right. He's a DH, but
he's only getting better.
He's getting better. He's a better hitter.
This is easily the best season of his career.
And that's saying something. He's had some good seasons.
Yeah.
The average is up this year. The walks are always going to be there. I don't think he had a hit today, but dude, like we talk about June Schwarber, July Schwarber was unbelievable, and he just takes it into August and he's killing it.
After All-Star break, Schwarber is my favorite Schwarber so far.
Man, he was killing it, and like so, it's every day. It's like, well, you can't bet on him. Like I was looking at 2 home runs the day he hit 2 home runs. I was looking at it, and it's like, yeah, but he's not hitting
plus
2 home runs today. No, it was like plus 2,200.
Oh, really?
Oh, for 2 home runs? Yeah, I'll look right now. They should have the odds. The Phillies even play tomorrow. They have an off.
No, they're off tomorrow. So
yeah, they've had some off days recently.
Yeah, because usually when you see those guys that are like plus 100 something for a home run, their 2 home runs is just not even worth it.
He was as close to. It wasn't even money. It was still plus for a home run, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was like 175.
It was pretty close, man. You don't see that. And
I think when the Yankees were in Colorado, Judge was minus 115 to hit a home run. But it's like how do you even bet that?
Yep. Yeah, Judge is one of those guys. Cal Raleigh this year has been, when he's been hot, he's been one of those guys as well. But yeah, it's unbelievable. They don't have a lot of. Well, that kid for Oakland the rookie had 4 home runs in a game.
I have him for AL Rookie of the Year from like 2 months ago. I love it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they trying to buy you out of that?
No, I don't think they have. I mean, not that it's a lot. It's like it was like $19 to win like 180 or something like that.
Oh.
And it was because I got it after he came up, so it was like plus 800. But yeah, I've been looking to see. As soon as he had the 4 home run game, I was still like, all right, let me see what it is. And his odds went to like minus 2,500, and he wasn't even the favorite going into that night.
Right. Yeah, he's gonna. That's
nothing. They're offering me nothing.
And he went for 5 for 5 in that game. Did he have a double too?
He went 6 for 6. That's right. He had 6 hits, 6 runs, 8 RBIs, 4 home runs, and 19 total bases. Dude, I was reading like I forget the exact combo of stats, but it was from that game. It's all the things he was like, and then it was like a list of all these.
I saw
all timers that didn't do all those things in their career. I was just like, no one's ever done all of those things in their career, let alone in one game.
So
dude's a stud.
He really. I mean, listen, if they can get to Vegas in one piece, they've got. I mean, they've got something to build around right there. 4 home run games. I know Schmitty did it in Chicago. And can you name any other player that has hit 4 home runs in a game, Delco Steve?
Well, there was another one this year, so Suarez.
Suarez, correct. And he got traded at the trade deadline.
I've read this article, so I definitely know more than one name. Oh my God.
One was a former Philly that did it with the Cardinals, and he was not a great player. In fact, Terry Francona hated him because he wasn't Charlie Hustle. He didn't hustle down the line on a ground ball.
Oh, got it.
Hard hitting Mark Whitten.
Mark Whitten. Wow, that's a throwback.
Yeah, because he was obviously a talented player, but he was. Let me see.
I guess I could have cheated and read it in the comments over here.
Oh, do we have it in the comments?
Yeah.
Schmitty did it in 1976, an 18-16 win over the Cubs. Bob Horner of the Braves did it. Sean Green, I remember that.
Who was the last before Suarez?
JD Martinez did it in 2017, along with a Red. Who?
Joey Votto.
Scooter Gennett?
No idea.
I don't even remember him.
Never even heard of him. I would definitely remember a guy with the name Scooter, though.
He had 27 and then 23 home runs in consecutive years, and he was pretty much cooked. I don't remember Scooter at all. Wow. Don't remember at all. Of course, Vince knew hard hitting Mark Whitten. There he is. He's in Ocean City. There you go. I wish I was in Ocean City. I've been at the pool. I've been out and about. I've been enjoying life.
I don't think I've seen any water this summer besides the creek down by my house.
At least you called it a creek and not a crick.
Yeah, it's a creek.
Is it, so what did you change the way you said it when you, as an adult? Did you used to say crick? Because my parents still say crick.
I say both.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, I say both. Down by the creek. Yeah.
Down by the creek.
Which, as an adult, trying to Google crick and figuring out that crick is not a word was, a shock.
When I moved to Hawaii, I discovered, oh my God, these regional words that I'm using are terrible, and I need to stop. And that's when it stopped. When I realized that it's like no one knows what I'm talking about. But I probably told this story here. I'll do it again. I was in PF Chang's waiting for takeout, and it's like a Tuesday at 4:45 or 5 o'clock because nobody in there. And this couple comes in with two kids that are like, maybe 3-4 years old or something like that. And they're like standing, waiting to be seated. And the hostess comes over and says, "Do you want crowns?" And the couple's like, "Crowns?" And they're like, "Yeah, do you want crowns?" And so now I'm watching and I'm like, they have no idea she means crayons. And this is just a disgusting mouth Pennsylvania regional word that some people say. And then I actually, on the third attempt, had to say, "She wants to know if you want crayons." I stepped in, and then the hostess very quickly was like, yeah. Do you want crayons? Do you want crayons? Because she had no idea. And they're like, "Yep. Oh yeah, sure, we'd love some crayons." And then whatever, they went to the table.
I fell for that the first time as an adult hearing crayons. I was like, "What are you people talking about?" Like, it's crayons.
My wife is a crown. She still says it.
Oh, I will never say crayon.
Well, let me tell you something. Like, you got to break the cycle with Cooper. All right, you don't need him. You don't need him saying crown.
I'll give you one that would probably piss you off. I don't say water. Ever.
Me neither.
I say water all the time. Like, it's guaranteed. Like, I will. The only time I say water is possibly when I say water ice.
Okay, or clear water. See, like.
No, I say water, clear water.
like my buddies that are on radio in San Diego, every time they bring me on, they make sure they hit a couple Philadelphia words. So they'll be like, it's water ice season, huh? Because they love it. Like, they love the regionalism of it. But I should introduce them to crick, because I don't know if they know crick. But yeah, crowns drives me nuts. One of our first nannies that we had, and she was awesome. I loved her. I wish she graduated from college, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm going to get
you wish she decided to stay a nanny the rest of her life."
Yeah, I was like, no, just fail. But she said crown. She used to say crowns, and I was just like, no, because she went to Souderton, so she's got that same. Like, no. My mom says water. She was over today. Water. Hold on. There you go. Yeah, she was like, she's a pure 100% wooder person.
The dumbest one I ever had was for might as well do that sort of thing. I always thought it was minus, like plus minus well. And then I typed it out one. And I typed that out to someone and they're like, what are you trying to say? I'm like, just do it. They're like, do you mean might as well? And I'm like, and as soon as I read it, I was just like, oh my God, I am so slow.
Right. Yeah, like Turtle said he worked at Burger King and they did give out the crowns. I know that's why the people were confused at PF Chang's, why they would be giving them a crown. Because like, if it's somebody that's outside of this area, they don't know what the hell that means. Even if you're from this area, you probably have a better idea. But this poor hostess is like, I just want to give your kids crayons, but you can't say it properly. Break the cycle of the crown. Please don't like.
But the funniest thing about it is you look like now, like for me, looking at a word, like did I ever tell you like how I'm just brutal? Like obviously I'm brutal with pronunciation.
I know you're not a good speller, yes.
But like looking at it crayon now, it's like, why? How do you ever pronounce it as crown? Like this is why I'm messed up. It's not because
where does that come from?
I'm not stupid. Everything else is just messed up.
You're from Delco, so it's okay. Where does calling a crayon crown come from? Someone had to have written this. Is a regional variation, particularly in some parts, notably the Midwest and South.
Wait, then we should be way in the clear. Everyone should know about it.
Right, that's wrong. AI, you're wrong. Just remember this about the AI. When you Google anything and AI gives you the immediate answer, it doesn't mean it's right. It just means that some idiot has written that. I don't know. I'm so anti-crown. And believe me, every time my kids say it, I say crayon. I'm breaking the cycle. The cycle.
I'll try. We'll see.
Are we both wearing orange shirts? No, you must have a bad connection. I'm wearing a Philly shirt. And you're wearing your sister's foundation shirt.
I was going to say yours is salmon.
Yeah, this is contraband Phillies from many years ago that I bought. Yeah. Yep, that's what I had on. I went to my mom was over watching the kids today, so I went and did my orange theory workout at 9:00, and I took a shower, and that was good. I put on a Philly shirt, support my team.
That lost today.
Yeah, I didn't watch, and I didn't. Hey man, they won. They won 2-3. I don't know how the offense is going to look come September, October. The trades that they made. By the way, let me say this because I've been one of the people that. Let's get into some hard-hitting Phillies conversation. I've been one of the people, and that has been like, you're not going to bring up Crawford. You're not going to release Kepler. Doesn't mean he's going to be the starter. Bader was a good trade because he can platoon and he can play left or right, left or field, center field or whatever. Like this is probably no, you got to call up Crawford, you coward. You got to DFA Kepler. And like the reason why Kepler is there is because he has the power potential that Justin Crawford doesn't have. It doesn't mean that he can't play his way out of the lineup or play his way to being released, but they're going to give him a chance to keep his job. And at least last night's game, he hit the home run, and he talked about it after the game where he was like, yeah, he's like, it's been a tough year. So, but I would not expect to see Crawford this year. He is, unless they're calling him up to play defense or whatever, because the reality is, and I know nobody cares about this, but he's in AAA at 21 years old, and they're one of the best teams in the International League. They're going to make the playoffs. So maybe they want him to experience playoff baseball as a professional. So I don't think he's being called up unless Kepler really sucks it up. And they're like, you know what? Because where's he playing? He's not going to play every day.
They have too many options as it is right now.
Yes, they do. They do. And if you could say, all right, you're substituting Crawford for Kepler, well, that takes power out of your lineup. It takes power off of your bench. Crawford's a ground ball hitter. Like, I'm not saying he can't develop into a good player. I like it. But so, like, you put it on Twitter where it's like, I don't look at him as an option this year. He's your starting center fielder next year. Rojas is cooked. He's no longer your center fielder. Bader's going to be your center fielder for the rest of the year. And then next year, Crawford's going to be your starting center fielder, which is perfectly fine. And I'm excited to see that. I don't need to see Crawford this year. Oh my God, the death threats. And you're an idiot. You don't know anything about baseball. It's just like, dude, I'm actually giving you what's probably going to happen. So, and
show him your Nola take and tell him you don't know.
Oh my God, dude. Oh no, believe me. I've had plenty of Philly steaks that people aren't saying crap about now. Believe me. And by the way, we didn't mention this earlier. How unbelievable is the entrance to Duran?
Oh, so cool. So cool.
Oh my God, it is so great.
I'm surprised. Obviously I don't know how that stuff works, but like I was surprised to see it because I didn't even know. Did you know about the Twins entrance before?
Yes, but I didn't pay attention because it was the Twins.
I always saw it his last outing with the Twins. I was like, oh, that is pretty sweet, what sort of thing. I didn't expect him to roll it over, and I was just like, oh, cool, great. I like when watching the game live, and they were like, oh, we're not going to go to commercial, we're going to stay for it. I'm like, this is electric.
Yeah, no doubt. You know why? Because no one's leaving. No one's leaving the game when you know that's coming up. Unbelievable. It is awesome. And by the way, he throws 103 miles an hour.
Yep.
He is.
But the guy's getting booed. The guy's getting booed last night because they took it out of a save situation was fantastic.
Yep. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it's fun. It shores up the back of the bullpen 100%. There's no doubt who your closer is right now. You got to get to him.
What was it? 4 pitches his first outing?
4 pitches.
No sweat, 4 pitches.
Oh, dude. I mean, that's been the great thing is these are really like, you talk about a stress-free 9th inning. So, I mean, so far.
Walk in and walk off. Done.
Holy cow, man. He's been unbelievable. Hey, Kevin's right, too. Rojas is a perfect pinch runner, defensive guy that comes in for defensive purposes. Absolutely. Yeah, and Crawford's not that guy right now. There's no reason to rush him up. I know he's hitting 320 in AAA. All right. The thing with Crawford
like 400.
Well, his approach at the plate, he's a very smart player. So he's not getting fooled. Like a lot of young players come up and it's like, all right, we're just going to throw him all speed pitch when he thinks he's seeing a fastball and he's swinging for a fastball, right? So it's like the mental approach at the plate. It's great with Justin Crawford. He just doesn't he's not driving the ball a whole hell of a lot. So next year, he's your 9-hole hitter. He's good defensively. He's good with speed. He's going to give you good at bats. He's going to walk. He's going to get on base. I don't need to see him this year. And if he comes up this year, he's part of the team. That's fine. But he's not going to be your starter this year.
Is the idea of putting him in the 9th hole? He's like that fake leadoff hitter, like they used to do years ago.
Yeah, he's just like that. That's the perfect spot. Not a lot of pressure. He's going to if you can get on base as the 9-hole hitter. If you have Schwarber hitting 2 or 3 or 4 for that matter, now it's like that top of that lineup. Trey Turner's your leadoff hitter, but still Yeah, you get him on base. He's got speed. He can steal bases. Now he's at the top of your lineup because honestly, your leadoff hitter leads off once a game. After that, anything can happen. So I like having a 9-hole hitter that can get on base and they can cause problems. The problem was Rojas. Just like I like Rojas. He's just if he had Crawford's approach at the plate, he would be really good. But he doesn't because Rojas actually has some pop. He can drive the ball. He's just up there flailing at all speed stuff. So
he looks like Casty's swinging at the outside down pitch every pitch though.
Yep, yeah, and I do like Rojas a lot. I think he could, but he's got to. He never really had time in minors, and I think he's just one of these players. He kind of is what he is.
How old is he now?
Got 24, maybe. I think he gets moved. Let's see. 24. I honestly if I'm a team out there that's looking for a center fielder, I don't want to say like Pittsburgh, but like a team that's not good, that's looking for center fielder, a young center fielder. Yeah, like Rojas, he's good defensively. I know he's come down a little bit with his defense, but like you try to develop him. And the Phillies obviously
you go hang out with Mickey Moniak and start hitting out there.
Dude, what the hell is that? How did I miss it? He had 16 home runs he got released by the Angels.
Yep. And now he's hitting nukes in Colorado.
Ranger Suarez got lit up a little, not lit up, but he didn't look good.
That was a weird inning, man. He had the one extend off the mound, and then the next 2 pitches were brutal. And
Yep.
they came out and had a 6-pitch inning the next inning.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull up his logs right now because now where's his ERA? It's almost at 3. But he hasn't been bad across the board. So he went 7 last time out and gave up 3 runs. Time before that, 5 2/3. That was against the Yankees. That was a good start. He had 8 strikeouts, gave up a run. But then you're looking at 4 1/3 against the Angels, 6 runs. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't really. Zach Wheeler they're pushing him back a couple days because of shoulder soreness. So, like, that's more of a concern than Ranger Suarez right now.
100%.
Because Chris Sanchez is your best starter right now, period. Yeah. So, between him and Wheeler, and then now you're just looking for who's
to
your
fall
3.
off the map.
Dude, did you see me tweet that out? I wonder if it changed.
No, I didn't.
So Chris Sanchez, after his last start on Bet Parks, he was like plus 2,500.
Sunday night.
He was plus 2,500 to win the Cy Young. And like, all right, Skeens is still likely to win it, but who knows if Skeens like he pulls a hamstring next start, and they're like, we're not going to pitch him for the rest of the season. There's no reason to put him out there. The Skeens win it. He's under 500, not because he isn't awesome, but still, right?
I'm not worried about his win-loss record as in regards to him winning Cy Young because the voters don't care about that anymore. Like
I know, but here's my point: that if he didn't have another start for the rest of the season, and Sanchez keeps pitching the way that he's pitching, Chris Sanchez is still plus 2,000.
Yeah, I can't bring myself to add anymore because I already got like 4 bets on them, and they're all for way longer than that.
So $10 would win you 200 if you won the Cy Young. And again, it's not likely, but I mean, Jesus Christ, he's unbelievable. And here's the thing I love about him. What do you have? 84 pitches in 8 innings. He had that complete game. He threw like 90 pitches. The dude's economical. It's unbelievable.
I was so pissed because of the Johan or the Duran trade, just because of that. And I'm like they're not going to let him go out. I'm like, I need the complete game, and I needed one more strikeout for just that game. But I was like, if he gets a complete game, it's going to help the Cy Young bets a lot more than an 8-inning game.
How's this for a bad beat? I had a 3-leg parlay. It was the Scuba Wheeler game.
Yep.
I had how many? No, there were a lot of legs on it. There was Wheeler and Scuba over on strikeouts, and they slaughtered that. But they were
in like the 4th inning.
They were favored. They were both favored to have over 6.5 strikeouts. So that wasn't going to win me anything, right? So I'm like, all right, let's do total outs. So when Scuba over 18.5 and Wheeler over 18.5, right? So Wheeler came out. So I'm like, he had 90-some pitches. I'm like, they're not going to send him out for the 7th inning. They brought him out for the 7th inning. And it's like, I just need 1 out. And he gave up a hit. So it's like, oh, Jesus Christ. So they kept him in. I'm like, all right, I just need an out. And I win the parlay, right? And he gives up the home run.
Yep.
And then they pull him. So I missed out on a parlay that I think it paid 380 plus 380. I missed out on the parlay. All I needed was 1 out. And he couldn't get it in the 7th inning. Son of a.
Yeah, that was a very frustrating weekend with the strikeouts because I'm sitting there looking at Wheeler and Scuba. I'm like, oh, like those are really high numbers, but it's like if I pick one, the other one's going to go off. If I pick them both, they're not going to do shit. So I didn't pick both. I didn't pick either one of them, and they both went off. I was like, come on. And then Sanchez I needed 7. He had 6 through 4, and then never got another one.
Yeah, like sometimes he's just like he's playing the contact almost. You know what I mean? Like guys are getting out in front of the changeup, and they're just getting weak contact as opposed to a strikeout.
I can't tell you how many times I've lost on Sanchez on 1 strikeout this season, and I just sit there and count the 2 strike counts after his last strikeout. I'm like,
yep.
I'm like every at bat is a 2-strike count, and it's just here's a weak ground ball.
He doesn't run deep counts, man. He's actually like if you look at his starts, pull up his starts. Like, he does not throw a lot of pitches, man. I mean, you talk about, they traded for him from the Rays, like some minor leaguer,
fax machine,
some minor leaguer, because the Rays thought they were going to loot. Like, he wasn't on their 40-man roster and they would have lost him or some crap like that. But he is, man, what a find. And that's a Matt Klentak trade too.
Baseball is like wild with like those kind of things. Well, I didn't even know this. Did you know Screwball was a 9th round pick?
Yep.
Like, that's insane to me that the best pitcher in baseball was the 9th round pick.
He's going to win 2 straight Cy Youngs.
Easily.
He's unbelievable. He really is. He's fun to watch too. Nola's looked good at AAA in 2 rehab starts. He's back soon. Taijuan Walker's been very good. So if they need to put one of these guys on the IL to get them ready for the postseason, that's fine. They have an abundance of starting pitching. Andrew Painter may not pitch this year, or I saw a national writer mention this, that perhaps they just activate him for the playoffs and use him out of the bullpen. Because he was not good again. Did he pitch today? Was it today or yesterday? He was not good again. And he's actually going backwards now, Andrew Painter. So he's not improving at AAA. He's actually he's going backwards. So is it somewhat concerning? I mean, I want to say no, it's not. But you like to see him getting better at the end of the year, not worse. So he went.
And I know we don't want to bring him up after he's, gotten shell-shocked a couple times.
We got nowhere to put him. Yeah, he went. So last 2 outings. Let's do the last. What's that other one right there? Last 2 outings, 4 innings, 5 earned runs, 4 walks, and then 4 innings, 5 earned runs, 4 walks. They're like identical. No, that's just 1 start. I'm sorry. And then the time before that, he gave up. So, like, there you go. The biggest difference, and the walks are, I think, a part of the command stuff, and that's the Tommy John. He's not getting swings and misses like he was pre-surgery. He struck out he's not striking guys out. Like, you would think that you would see, all right, so like strikeouts this year, game log. He had, let me see, he had 7, and I'm only going to go when he started games. 7, 6, 5, 5, 7, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Not striking guys out.
Yeah, it doesn't sound. I mean, not that I'm in the weeds on, minor league baseball, but from what I hear about it, he's supposed to be the next Skeens, and those don't sound like Skeens numbers.
Well, I mean, Cole Hamels and Aaron Nola dominated minor league baseball, and Painter was doing the same thing up until this year. Dominated. And he doesn't have a lot of experience above AAA. He's got like 9 AAA starts, I think, before this season. Remember, he didn't pitch for a full year. So I don't want to freak out about that. I'd rather just worry about that next year. But
do you think it's even worth bringing him up this year and just having him start fresh, in the rotation next year?
I would use him as a secret weapon in the bullpen. I mean, I don't know. Like, his stuff obviously sucks right now. You're going to bring him up so he can get hit around?
That's what I'm saying. Do you think it's even worth him coming up in a postseason situation where, all our eggs are in our, we're putting all of our faith in you right now. And if he gets rocked in the playoffs, now you just have a whole offseason of psyche issues going into next year.
Yeah, no. I mean, so I don't think that they will. How old is Andrew Painter? He's 22. He's not 25, Oz. Oz says he's 25 by now. I'm like, I knew he wasn't 25, but yeah, so next year, I mean, honestly, Taijuan Walker's on the team next year too. I'm not trading Taijuan Walker because he's depth in the starting rotation. I'm keeping him. He's been really good.
If he pitches like this, he's like Kruk was saying the other day, he gives your team a chance to win every time he's out.
Every time he's out. Yep.
It's like that Yankees game looked worse than it was. It's like it was 3 single-run home runs. Like, so what's if you gave up 3 runs without the home runs? What I'd rather give up 3 runs with 3 home runs. That means that's like all he gave up.
Yeah, no, it's like one of the rounds of death threats that I had this year over Aaron Nola when I called him Joe Blanton, the Phillies Joe Blanton. That's what they need Taijuan Walker to be, which is to go 5 innings and give up 3 earned runs, and then you're fine with it. Aaron Nola couldn't even do that.
I still don't want to be paying that guy $18 million a year, but that's a whole different story.
But you know what? Like they have to now, and it's only 1 more year. So you could trade him, and then, but like, what are you getting back in a trade? What's more valuable than a guy that is going to be healthy and Taiwan Walker's healthy?
Well, okay, the only argument would be is the $18 million, does that go to Schwarber or, JT or, if you could keep those guys easily when you move out to Walker.
It's a great point. And if I'm a team, I'm asking them, I'm like, listen, you got to eat $8 million of that and we'll give you this B-level prospect for him. And then the Phillies easily do the trade. But just remember, he was needed this year to be a starter multiple times, and you got rid of Abel, so he's no longer in the organization. So unless you better have somebody that's ready to step up this year. Maybe that's Painter. I don't know. Whatever. We thought that it was going to be like Painter was going to force his way to pitch and all this other stuff. Meanwhile, he sucks right now. Yeah. Seriously, I mean, like it was, and I think we said this, like. Because everybody just wants to release players. Release Kepler, DFA, Taiwan Walker. Like, thank God you didn't. There you go. What else is going on in sports? Dildos being launched on the floor in the WNBA. Are you? Did that happen again tonight?
I missed that.
Yeah, it's been happening. It's been happening quite a bit. They've arrested. One guy got arrested, but it's happening. Let me see. No, it doesn't look like there's a new it doesn't look like any dildos were thrown on the floor tonight. But it's like, that's not funny. They're throwing dildos on the floor. That's not funny. Yeah, obviously it's not funny, but freaking out about it is just only going to make these losers do it more.
It's a little fun.
Well, I mean,
I actually my freshman year at Bonner, we were playing like JV hockey. We were there early watching the Bonner O'Hara varsity game. And out of nowhere, our whole student section just starts throwing like everything onto the ice. It's like marbles, pennies, like inflatable, like dildos, this, that, and the other. And the piece de resistance was a giant inflatable penis that stood upright that said "fuck O'Hara" on down the side.
Man.
It was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
Good times. You can't do that today, Delco Steve.
No, definitely can't.
Not allowed.
We're no fun's allowed anymore.
And at a fine Catholic institution like Bonner, how dare you do that? The good Lord is watching down on you.
Yeah, they were not happy.
I bet. Well, I'm not happy with the Catholic Church and the years of cover-ups that they did, the decades of cover-ups that they did. So I don't want to hear it.
They can kick rocks.
I won't say the priest's name because I don't know this for a fact, but I remember because I went to CCD. I was in Catholic school like you, but we all used to joke around and said that there were child molesters, kitty molesters. Everybody used to say it. I didn't know if we really believed it, but there was one. It was the older priest, and for whatever. No. There was an older priest who was like, mean and like no, and then this younger good-looking priest came along, kind of like in The Sopranos, like that guy. Yeah, it's kind of like, like a younger fresh. So it was like everybody thought that was cool because you're not dealing with the 75-year-old miserable old man, right? Yeah. And he was there for I don't know, maybe like 2 years, a year. I have no idea. And then he was just gone with no explanation, like poof, done, and no one talked about it, and he was just gone. And you wonder. Because it's what they did in 1988 when
they got sent to some small town in the middle of nowhere. It's like, oh, we're gonna hide you.
Yeah, you got sent to where you can pray to make everything better, and then that'll never happen again.
Yeah, sure.
Unbelievable. You never know where this show's gonna go, Delco Steve. Started off talking about colicky babies, and now we're talking about the father of St. David's.
I've been waiting all day for you to bring up the story on Crossing Broad.
What story?
I can't believe you haven't seen it yet. You haven't heard about I can't even believe I'm doing this to myself. You didn't hear about the Delco pisser?
Oh, I did see the Delco pisser. What is wrong with the Delco? Is it you?
No, it's kind of hilarious though.
So the Delco pisser's going around pissing on stuff and recording it?
Yeah. Pissing on high schools.
and he thinks it's funny.
I mean, yeah, like just risk, getting put on Megan's Law for peeing on a high school. That's a great idea.
So I'm reading from the Liberty Line. which is I don't know if it's a popular blog, but it's the first thing that came up. These aren't harmless pranks. These are terroristic attacks on the most sacred institutions in our community. While the TikTok views keep piling up and the comment section laughs it off, the rest of us are left wondering when and where this public menace will strike next. It's time to sound the alarms. No school is safe. No corner of the county should feel comfortable. The Delco pisser is out there, armed with a full bladder and a thirst for infamy. Till he's brought to justice, Delaware County should remain on red alert. It's awesome.
So apparently, one of Erica's friends said he got arrested last night, but I haven't heard anything about it since.
Really? Well, it's only a matter of time before, and believe me,
what an idiot! It's just it wasn't enough just to have the Delco pooper. Now we have the Delco pisser.
So here, I mean, honestly, who knows if this is just some punk kid? But I hope he doesn't have any, wanting a career or future jobs or anything like that. Because if he doesn't stop, he will be busted. It's only a matter of time. He will be busted. And then anybody that Googles him is like, oh, let me Google, James Smith. Like, oh, he's the Delco pisser. Never get a job.
Never mind. We're good.
There was
don't laugh and then be like, all right, see you.
Somebody a couple years ago that was trying to, I don't remember if it was like, I was when I had the website, when I was doing PhillyFootballTalk.com. And this guy literally wanted to work for free. And I'm like, all right, well, and I Googled his name, and he had some roid rage incident where he beat the shit out of people at a bar. And I'm like,
I want to work with you.
But it's also, that doesn't mean, and I don't remember how long it was before that happened. But it doesn't mean that he couldn't have been like, wow, I got to get my life together. That might have been the lowest point of his life. Right. But I'm not going to be the one to find out if he is, right. I'm just, it was very easy for me to be like, nah, I'm cool or whatever. So yeah, no, I would recommend the Delco pisser stops while he's ahead. It's like a serial killer when it feels like that well,
that's what he's doing. He's playing the Dexter music or the line, whatever. I've never watched Dexter, but yeah, he's playing the Dexter line.
Good show for
over the video.
Yeah, it's a good show.
It's one of those things I was wanting to go back to, and I never did.
Oh, I would recommend starting it at the beginning. I forget how many seasons are good, but it's good. Dexter's a really good show.
I think it's 7 seasons total. I'm not positive, but yeah, because the new one came out. Remake.
It gets to, it's like a lot of shows we were talking about earlier. It gets to where it's like, all right, I get it. You're a serial killer. I don't need it anymore. But that's what you need to. Some of these serial killers, if you study them, when they felt like that, and who knows if you get in your own head and you're like, oh my God, I'm going to get caught. They'll take years off from doing it, but they can't stop. And then they just they're fiending for another kill. Right? That's going to be the Delco pisser. He's probably going to stop for a while.
And then 6 months from now.
Right. 6 months from now, when everybody says he's gone, he'll be peeing on some school near you. Okay, Steve. Because if you're a school in Delaware County, aren't you you're on high alert? The security is probably hiding in bushes, cameras.
That was the Crossing Broad article was like, this is school security Super Bowl.
Yep.
I want to be the one that catches the Delco pisser.
So hold on, Turtle, you're saying that the Delco pisser's from the Pacific Northwest because of lead? Or no, the serial killers. Okay, never mind. Yeah, a lot of them do.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
I don't know if that's true or not.
I mean, but if it was true, it'd be interesting.
They say that that guy that killed all those killed the girls in that one in Idaho that he.
Yeah, I just watched that documentary. That was nuts.
They suspect that he broke into another house because he was standing over some girl with a knife, but then he got scared and left. She kicked him or something, and he just left. They think it was him because it was at the college he went to.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I think it's safe to say it was probably him. Yeah. It's safe to say it's probably him. But you don't find a lot of people that are breaking into houses and standing over people with knives. I was talking about this Vietnam documentary. It was I got to plug this in or I'm going to lose you guys. The Netflix Vietnam documentary. Not that I needed to know that the United States, it was really, really bad. What the United States did was really, really bad with Vietnam. Just totally scared of communism and making up reasons to go in there, and the lives that are lost and the lies that were told for many, many years. I mean, we know that. We didn't learn from history because we continue to do the same crap we did in Iraq many years later. But it is really, really bad. And I'm a war guy. I love reading books and watching documentaries on wars and things like that. I love war movies. I actually love serial killers and the mafia too. I think it says a lot about my character. If you were to look at my book.
And your number one show is Cops.
Right. So like right here, this one right here is five families. Look how thick this sucker is. This is a book on the 5 families of the New York Mafia from how they started up until whenever this was written. And if you've ever watched any of the shows on cable, Selwyn Robb is the guy that they're always going to talk about him. He wrote this. This is a fascinating, great read because it also talks about the Philly crime family and how that's kind of like they report to the 5 families in New York. Saddam Hussein, Saddam's secret. What else do I have here? Some CIA books. The $1 Billion Spy is that the Russian spy?
Messing up the whole thing.
Yeah, I saw. I'm sorry. It's the Russian spy. So there was it's a Cold War. Yeah, I don't read fiction either. This is not fiction. It's great. But yeah, like they turned a Russian, and he was
a KGB operative.
He was just a regular. He worked in.
Oh, just like a regular dude.
He was an engineer in like their aerospace or some type of where it was very, very important information, and he was giving them the secrets of what they were doing. And for years, and it really like the Soviets at one point were like, all right, someone's obviously like something's going on here. And he disappeared because they obviously caught him. But it's a fascinating read. It really is. It's unbelievable. But anyway, there you go. Yeah, I've read the it's not Joey Merlino. It's what's the guy that flipped on Stanford. Philly mob, but he flipped on Stanford and was a cooperating witness. John Stanford flipped. Anyway, it was Ralph Natali and whatever, but yeah, someone flipped on him. There you go. All right. Anyway, fascinating stuff. All right, Delco Steve. Get some sleep. Good luck with the good luck with the colicky baby.
He'll be good for me, and then I'll be till torture Erica tonight probably.
So is he asleep right now?
I don't know what they're doing. They're upstairs.
All right. Get to the baby.
She was feeding him right when we started, so I doubt he's asleep.
Right. Probably soon. All right. Get some sleep, dude.
Peace.
All right, later.